Hey, Not Queen here, and today I wanted to talk to you about actually networking while you're on Facebook. You know, the purpose of most of us is to build relationships and build our business, but you can't do that if you're not actually chatting with people. And I know it seems a little scary, but let me just tell you, in my experience, chatting is the best, right? I'm learning so much stuff talking to people from all over the world. Like, geography just is not my strong point, right? I didn't pay no attention in school. When you talk math, I was right on. That was my favorite subject. But when you start talking geology and geography, I'm like, what am I having for dinner? I zone out. So I'm really not good with outside of the area that I know, right? So in my chatting, I learned that Nigeria has 32 states. Now, how the hell is a black person? I don't know that Nigeria has 32 states, right? But I learned that by chatting with people from Nigeria. And when I started chatting back in 2010, I was actually talking to people on Facebook back then. I learned that India and China were next to each other because I had a conversation with somebody from India and he was talking about he was going to the festival. So I'm like, oh, okay, we talking about the festival. Then later that day, I'm having a conversation with a woman from China and she started talking about the same festival. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. Didn't you say you're from China? And she like, yeah. I'm like, is it the festival in India? She was like, yeah, it's like right next to each other. So like China and India is like me going to New York, except there's a body of water in my way because I'm in Newark. So the body of water, I got to either go over it, under it, or, by train. But if you're upstate New Jersey, you can just walk across the street and you'll be in upstate New York. So that's how it is with China, India. I wouldn't have known that had I not been talking to people, chatting with people in Facebook from those areas. So it's not just about trying to get people to join your business because you don't want to do that anyway. If people are in the business already, normally they're happy with the business they're in. They're not trying to look for another business. But if they are, then maybe you can open up and start bringing up your business. Of course, they're going to ask you questions about your business, so you're going to talk about it. But don't try to get them into the business. Don't try to get them to join the business. Just tell them what it is that you do. If they're looking for a business, they'll ask you for more information, more questions. If they're happy with the business they're in, they're not going to ask you for more questions, but they may be interested in learning how you're marketing. Like if you're marketing and you're building your business and you're getting leads and signups, they may be interested in what it is that you're doing to build yours. So if you have that solution, then that's fine as well. So the point is really to get to know people and know what they're looking for and what they need, right? If I was going into a hospital, the doctor's not just going to prescribe whatever he wants to prescribe, right? He's going to ask me, why am I there? What issues am I having that brought me to the hospital, right? And then once I tell him my issues, now he's going to prescribe something or give me information on how to solve that issue. He's not going to just give me anything. If I'm going for a headache, he's not going to give me something for a stomachache, right? So you need to find the solution to what it is that they're having, what issues that they're having. And the only way for you to know that they're having issues, if they are, is by asking questions. If they're not having any issues and they're happy with their business, then you just continue the conversation like, oh, great, that's awesome. And then you can separate or whatever, however you end the conversation. But just have regular conversations with people. Don't go in thinking that you're going to sign somebody up today. Because when you go in with that train of thought, then you're not really looking for their needs. You're trying to fulfill your own. So this is Not Queen. I thank you for watching. I wish you much peace and blessings. And if you are not in a business and you're looking for the business that I'm in, or if you're struggling in your business and you need some help with how to actually market on Facebook, then send me a message, PM me. If you're on YouTube, then click the link in the description area and I'll talk to you later. Peace.